Hello, my name is Callum Gallagher, and today is the first episode of Crashing In podcast. Thank you to all that have been supporting me through the year 2019, my first year of podcasting. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. I really appreciate it, and wish you all a happy new year and Valentine's Day and that, because that's just gone past. And yeah, so today I'll be talking to a Birmingham band called Sundile. Great bunch. They haven't got music out at the moment, but we get talking a bit about that later on in the episode. So yeah, I'll talk a bit more about their gigs later on, and hope you all enjoy the episode. Crashing In podcast, episode 1, and today I'm with the band called Sundile. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah. I'm terrible with pronouncing names, by the way. Yeah.
It's Apple.
So, would you all mind saying your name and like what you play in the bands and that before we start?
My name's Silas and I play the bass guitar.
I'm George, I sing.
I'm Katie, I play guitar.
I'm Ollie and I'm the drummer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, how's things at the moment?
It's actually sick. We've
Yeah.
got 3 gigs coming up.
Yeah.
Some point.
Yeah.
I forgot the dates.
Some of Feb, 29th of Feb.
And the 24th of March.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, there's a sort of confidence that we have, I think, and like, it just makes us feel really like energized and like ready and
Just like
you
keep
know.
booking gig after gig,
Yeah,
most everything.
yeah.
Like,
Hopefully it'll stay like that though.
yeah.
And we're writing a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've actually got like the originals. We want to like we play like covers.
Yeah.
We do originals and covers. We want to like do less covers and do more originals.
Oh, cool.
Over time.
That's how you all start, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
That's because
Crowd pleasers and stuff.
Yeah.
I ask people for advice and they say start off with covers and ride your way through.
I just love playing covers so much. I don't know if I want to just like let go of them.
No, because I think we should do like obviously one cover,
Yeah.
like obviously each time, because
Yeah.
everyone likes that. Even I like doing that. But
What type of covers do you do?
I don't know really, because we all have like different tastes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do a good mix.
It's like
Like,
a good mix.
We try and all suggest one like
one
every
each
gig
or-
and
Yeah.
we
There
try and
has to
play
be
as
one
much.
of the crowd ones as well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
like-
classic one.
we did
Classic.
bet that you look good on the dance floor,
Yeah.
which went down really well.
Yeah,
And
I
we
would have
did,
thought so as
Everyone,
well.
everyone was just going.
Who doesn't like Arctic Monkeys?
And we did British Bombs by Declan McKenna.
Oh, yeah.
That was cool.
I think I
And
know
then
him.
This Charming
Yeah.
Man by the Smiths.
Classic.
Another one there.
Yeah.
So that was
Oh, that
I bet it was. It's Johnny
The
Rich.
intro just-
Johnny Marr, it is.
That's an intro.
So, what's your most recent gig?
We don't know the
It was the
date.
16th of December.
16th. Yeah, I had a feeling it was the 16th.
16th of December.
Yeah.
At the Sunflower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a while ago, but we had a bit of a sort of cool down afterwards. Yeah, and it was because it was Christmas after, so we were just kind of like
Yeah.
just taking it slow and but yeah.
That was
So,
a good year.
how did that go anyway?
Really good, really good.
It was a great
The
night.
system was so new as well. We weren't expecting.
Yeah, our crowd was sick.
Yeah.
We weren't expecting that big of a crowd.
And it wasn't just like our parents singing along or anything. It was kind of like everyone in there. And it was new people as well. Like obviously our friends were there, but people who were there for the other band as well. They were all like, oh yeah. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
My mum nearly fell over.
I think there was we were one of 4 support acts, so there was loads of like people there.
big mix of people there.
Yeah,
A lot of people were like,
A really good crowd. Good mosh pit.
yeah.
What were the supports for that gig?
There was us. There was
Nameless Faces.
Nameless Faces.
Capital Slash.
Capital Slash. The Kickers.
The Kickers.
Yeah,
But there was
Think of
Really
the
nice.
Kickers, yeah.
They're
Never,
lovely, they're
I don't think of their stuff, but
Yeah, they're really good.
what
They
were
remind
they
me of
like?
Oh, they're really nice people.
Madness,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like sort of like a mix.
Yeah.
Scar vibe.
Yeah.
It might be what I'm into. So how long have you all been together then? Like,
Not very.
Since like September, really. Like,
Yeah.
it's been a really, really new sort of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because me and Silas started off in a band and then
That sort of fell apart.
drifted and then we just went searching for other people and then
Yeah.
we just really clicked and it was really
Like,
good.
because Silas basically like reached out to me on Instagram,
Yeah.
and I was like not thinking much of it, obviously wouldn't, but then we met up and I guess it just worked.
Oh,
and
right.
so it was me. So then for a couple 2 weeks it was us three, so me, Silas, and George, and then George I think she next to Katie,
Yeah.
and then Silas, Katie, which worked.
Yeah.
And then we got a gig soon after that, and then we did it. Now we're in the flow of things. So it's going really
Yeah, it
well.
happened really quick.
It did.
But everything just happened so smoothly that it was like it just seemed right. It wasn't,
Yeah.
it didn't
It was
seem like it
awkward
was
as
such a
well.
rush.
Like as soon as we got in there, like we were just sort of like we just really flowed well together, and we were just sort of like coming off each other's energy, and just
Yeah.
like
It was really
it was
fun,
really good.
Yeah, because I think after being in maybe some bands before this one that haven't really worked out, I think we kind of know when it works out.
When it feels right as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long did you all know each other before the band?
We knew Katie since like about a year ago, pretty much.
I remember weirdly, we didn't know we knew each other.
We accidentally met and we had it was at some
A mutual
birthday
friend.
party when we were like quite young and we were stood next to each other and we like had no idea who we were
Bloody hell.
until I found the photo and I was just like terrified but it was so funny.
We've known each other for about a year through like
The climate strikes.
climate strike.
Yeah.
And then
Ollie, we've only known since about August.
Yeah, we literally started the band.
Yeah.
So.
And we've known each other for like 7 years.
Years.
Yeah.
So what motivated you all into forming a band?
I think because we've just come out, well not come out, but we've had about 6 months of not being in a band.
Yeah.
And I think we just ended up really, really missing it.
We missed it so
And like,
much.
there was about 3 months where we were just intensely looking for musicians
Yeah.
to start up again with, and then
Yeah.
we found Ollie and it was like, this feels really promising. And it was just like, I think
It was quite annoying trying to search so hard for people because like in Birmingham there's a lot of people wanting to be in bands but it's just who you're going to click with you don't know.
and you've got to find decent ones as
Yeah.
well. Like there's a lot of, I mean obviously there's a lot of good musicians, but there's some people that just aren't, they don't click with you, and they're not like,
Different music styles and there's a lot of aspects that are really difficult.
Yeah.
we're gonna be friends as well.
yeah.
It can't just be band friends, it's got to be actual friends.
Actual friends.
So have you got any rock and roll icons, inspiration behind forming the band?
Well, musically we're all quite
very
different with inspirations. Like I'm more sort of like modern punk, sort of like Idols and Slaves and stuff, and then
I'm more like Bastille, Panic at the Disco, sort of like
Oh,
classic-y, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. No, I like Pixies and stuff.
and
Ollie's
but
the indie boy, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know.
sports team though.
Sports
Oh,
teams,
yeah, we all
they
like
we
sports
all like
Oh,
sports teams.
I don't think I've heard of sports.
No, they're like, they're sort of like big slash medium. Sort of,
emerging.
but
They're
yeah,
rising.
emerging.
They're
But like, they're definitely getting bigger. But they're like, I think
Where they're from, like?
London. I think they're
Oh,
from
London.
Yeah.
Might be why I never heard of it. Because I just tend to know like Birmingham based and Wolverhampton based, so like,
No, but I think they're like a mutual sort of interest in all of us. That,
oh yeah. So let's talk about your first ever gig. So, do you remember that? Or
Yeah, I do.
yeah, where was
So-
it held?
The gig at
Yeah.
Sundile Lounge.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, we turned up. Yeah. We went downstairs.
Step by step.
And we were just all there. Yeah.
Oh.
I think a very memorable moment was me and Silas went to the toilet,
Oh.
and I was thinking we're just like ready for the gig, you know. I was thinking just like, let's psych ourselves up, and then I don't think any of us were really that nervous.
I did get quite. I was
I think
ill at the
just-
time.
Oh,
like
God,
literally,
yeah.
you were ill.
I was ill, so I was really like scared. Like, do I save my voice or do I warm up? Because
A lot
like,
of pressure
The
on
build
the
up to the
singer.
gig was actually quite stressful. Like on the actual night it was alright, but the
Yeah.
build up to the gig was more stressful because it
Yeah.
was a bit like, because it was a couple of days before and we just weren't sure if we would even be able to do it because of her voice.
yeah.
But
And especially because there were so many bands doing it with us. It was the sound check. Like all the lights are on. There's no like
Yeah.
cool
Yeah, we
lighting.
watched the other
All the
bands
bands are there, just sat there staring
Watching
at you,
you.
and we're just there
And we're
like, oh
just
my
like,
god,
open
what do we
our
do?
eyes.
It was so
In the sound check, I
Because we're
dropped
so much younger than everyone else, we feel like we have to impress
Got a lot of
them,
pressure,
so
yeah.
we can't just look like we're not
But
trying
I think we
hard.
definitely set standards high
Yeah.
though, like, especially with the crowd and everything, and just like how we were. I think we did, you know.
It was a good first hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
had some
definitely.
good.
How do you get your equipment in the Sundile Lounge? I'm really curious.
There's a little,
for some reason.
like, there's a little door at
There's
the
a
top,
door and a staircase.
Oh,
and you just sort of like take it down.
It's a bit of a
taking it down the stairs.
Carrying it
Really.
down, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
But there was about like all together with all our parents and stuff. There's
Yeah.
about like
Yeah.
10 of us all
Yeah.
doing it.
Or like taking down stuff on the stairs.
Yeah, a full-on team.
It's quite a funny venue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because like you have to go. I've never been to a venue before where you have to go a load of stairs, except for the cabin. But a load of stairs to go. To the end. It's like fuck's sake, and you have to go back up them. And if you're pissed, that's not nice. So yeah. So at the actual like after the sound check and that when you played, how did you all feel after playing?
Felt really good.
I think it was like, I mean, there was like a real big buzz, but I think also we were kind of just like, yeah, we did a gig, yeah, we're cool. And it was just kind of like, actually, that was really good, but like, we don't, obviously, like, let's get really excited about it,
Yeah.
but like, when's the next one?
Well,
You know,
yeah, the
like,
thing is,
it's just like,
after I was just
Oh,
like,
you get like.
just do it again. Yeah.
I just get such a rush like when everyone talks to you and like says like, oh, you did so good, and then you're kind of like just still getting to the reality of like you just performed, and then you just come like into contact with other people again, and you're just there like
and I think
really
because
scared.
our crowd, like the crowd there, was like,
Yeah.
I think it like made it much more of like an exciting experience.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
yeah.
we could see them, and then like we knew they were like jumping
Yeah.
around. It's like that's pretty cool.
And a lot of our friends were there as well, and like the whole vibe was just really
And everyone
happy.
afterwards, they were like, oh, you were so good, and we were just kind of like, yeah, we were actually, we were pretty good.
Maybe I think that was just
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Nothing went
No,
wrong.
because we were thinking like, actually, this could go really wrong.
There were so
but we
many
were
times
like,
where we were like,
actually, we were really
In the
good.
sound check, I dropped my stick.
Yeah.
I got so nervous because my hands were like dripping with sweat. I was so
Oh,
scared.
it's really warm in that room as
Yeah,
well.
it is. Yeah.
It's just quite a small venue and it's
Yeah.
underground, so it's like.
I was
I guess it's
Got
hot.
good,
Yeah.
I didn't want it to end. I was like playing the last song, like, oh, this is gonna end.
It went really fast. Like it was when we got to the last song, I was like, wait, I feel
Yeah,
like
it
I've
went
been up
really
here for
quick.
about 2 minutes, and then
Our
it's all
set was only
gone.
25 minutes. Like, it was quite a short set, but still.
If it was me, I'd be scared if I put the chords and all that. It's
Yeah,
just.
because I learned about 4 chords that I just played for a few
Basic
songs.
ones.
You play like
And like I haven't learned to play the guitar, so honestly, especially in the sound check as well, and all the other bands were there, it's like I can't actually play the guitar. They're just sat there expecting me to just whip out some massive tune, and I'm just there like.
But there's
really
loads of
trying
bands
to do
out there
it.
that didn't know, like the Sex Pistols, they didn't know how to play
Yeah, yeah.
instruments and
Just had
they've
to
done
wing
well
it,
for themselves,
really.
didn't they?
I was scared about my guitar. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
my
you're.
jazz
guitar
master,
Yeah.
the bridge keeps on like
Falling out of place.
falling out of place.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'd be playing and it would just like repeat itself.
We'd be in rehearsals and like strings would just go all weird and dodgy and stuff.
So
The amount of
I was
times-
worried it's gonna happen on stage.
Yeah, the amount of times that we just had to stop rehearsals
Yeah.
trying to fix the guitar. We'd all be gathered round trying to fix it before the gig.
Yeah, on the kitchen
Like a
table.
surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was quite funny.
I've done a gig once and the string broke. So that's a scary one actually. When you really like get into it and you're like just fucking playing away.
Everything's
and
going
just,
well
like,
until that
then
point.
the string breaks and you're like, what's happened here? And you just realise the string's just like there. You just feel like a whip on your face. And you're like, that hurts. And you keep playing and you're like, oh, there's a string missing. Has that ever happened to you?
It hasn't.
I did play without a string once.
Oh, in rehearsals, yeah.
Yeah.
But not in
Try and work around it, but
Yeah. you
obviously
mu-
wouldn't sound as good.
if there's loads of bands there, you might need to ask them, right, we're going to buy a guitar, mate.
Yeah.
I think we bought a spare one though, didn't we? We bought a
yeah,
spare
we
guitar
bought a
just
spare.
in case.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
Not
then
quite.
actually, like loads of people shared everything. I think someone borrowed a bass pedal, someone borrowed my guitar strap, we borrowed some
Yeah,
beats.
everyone was just sharing.
Everyone was sharing everything.
Yeah, someone borrowed
With
my
like
cymbals.
set lists and
I
stuff.
thought they were gonna break them because they didn't have, like, you know, you put like a bit of like soft, I can't remember what it's called, but the soft thing, like sponge over the cymbal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it hit the metal.
Accept it.
Someone didn't have that, so I thought my cymbals were gonna crack. So as soon as we had to go on stage, like I ran on stage and then screwed it and made sure it was alright. And then yeah, it's fine.
Alright, we're back again. So what was your nerves like now compared to like if you'd done a gig now compared to that first ever gig? Like,
I think we'd just be way more confident. We'd just be way more.
Just like ready to do
Well,
it.
maybe not. Not with
I
that.
wouldn't. Personally, I just get worried about everything. I just stress way too much and just like
I think
as soon as I get
overthink,
up there, you know, it settles down because you're like in the mood for it. But like as soon as you have to like get up there, you have to.
Yeah.
It's just I think it's the build up that definitely is more
Yeah.
stressful than.
I think the sound check's scarier than
Oh,
like
yeah,
actual
scary
gig.
the actual gig. I get so
I think
petrified.
for me, it'd be like playing in front of the other bands.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's a bit like it's like a
The sun-
test, like
Yeah.
are you good?
The Sunflower's really awkward as well because like there's no backstage for you to go on stage. So like when you've got all your instruments, you have to walk
Kinda like
onto
through the
stage through
crowd.
everyone, and everyone's just sort of like looking at you, and you're like,
You're like, excuse me. Oh,
I think that's the worst part.
definitely.
Yeah, but I think now that we've done a gig, I think I like when I look back on the videos, I feel like we could do more. Like we don't have to be as
Yeah.
nervous.
Yeah.
So it's like nice because now I think the next gig's gonna be like even better.
Yeah.
Have you got to know many bands like during gigging?
We're friends with
One of
a lot.
some of our promoters, the Future Sound Project, they've set up like a whole chat with all these other bands.
Oh,
and, like
that's
we'll
cool.
just send all our photos for each other to like and stuff. And there's like a really big community. It's really nice actually.
So like, Future Sound Project is like Birmingham and Wolverhampton
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah.
I was meant to go to one of their gigs and I was just too tired to go. Like, you know, when you book the ticket and you go, oh yeah, I'm going to go and that, and just don't bother.
Yeah.
Because it was a massive night last night, that night. I think I just came from work, I fell asleep, and then I came up with an excuse saying I overslept.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh, that's fine. And he says, oh, we'll give you a ticket for the next gig.
Fair enough.
Not the Future Sound Project, but the band that was
Yeah,
playing.
yeah.
But so have you recorded any music yet? Like,
We're going to. We've got lots of plans for it actually.
Yeah, we're figuring out where we're gonna do it just so we can get the most like quality.
best quality.
And we're gonna release 2 by summer plans.
Yeah.
It's gonna be by like spring summer. It'll be out 2 songs. But we've got loads to record.
Yeah, exactly.
I just really want. I just love it when we do covers when people sing along with us because I really want that for our originals as well because that's just like a really nice feeling when people take their time out of their day to learn the words.
So like, will you be like when you've like recorded your music now? Will you be putting it on like streaming platforms or anything?
Yeah, I think so. Put it on Spotify and stuff like that, iTunes, everywhere.
As much as we can.
Yeah. Well, I'll share it. I'll play it on my podcast.
Yeah, definitely, that'd be sweet.
It will be all over our like social media. We'll definitely make it known.
We'll be plugging it.
It's
Like,
gonna be all over our personal
Posters up
I'll put it on my personal. Like, if you got any acoustics, if you ever record any acoustics, I'll
we're
put
definitely
really wanna do
we
that.
want to do a whole acoustic set.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Like really chill. But I don't think we will need to go to a whole recording studio. I feel like we could probably just do it quite low key.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like expensive.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
At the Crest Glider gig, I might record a set like whilst I'm there.
Definitely, that'd be sweet.
I tend to do that with every band
Yeah,
on.
that's what
But I've got better quality than my mom. My mom normally does it like on her phone.
Oh
She
yeah.
gets all the angles.
I see all the parents just at the back with their cameras out. It's so funny.
Oh god. It's the proud parents.
Yeah.
It's quite embarrassing.
I'm just scared of the
We'd
voice
miss them
cracks.
though. We'd miss them if they
Oh,
weren't.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
true.
They're definitely going to be there.
Biggest support.
My grandparents want to come to one of the next ones, and I'm like, no,
Same.
you don't. I don't think you do.
There's damage there is.
Yeah, it's like I remember I was DJing the once and I didn't tell any of my parents and that, so yeah, it just sounds to me an embarrassment. So what bands have you supported so far?
I'm sure it's good.
I think.
The Kickers, that's the one we supported.
Yeah.
Is that
That's the last
one of the biggest bands you support?
Yeah. And then we're doing Crest Glider.
Yeah, we're excited for that one. No, we've got Big Sky Orchestra
Oh
first.
yeah, Big Sky was
yeah.
first, and then
That's it.
Crest
Then
Glider.
Crest Glider, then the new band.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the
yeah,
new-
Oh yeah, I posted that.
yeah.
Just put them singing
In
us.
at the Castle in Falcon.
They sound familiar, but
so good.
recall their music because like I listen to that much. It's just like hard to recall their music.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like them when I've seen them live because I think I don't know how many of them go, but the singer goes to BIM College in Birmingham.
Yeah.
So I went for an open day and they played, and it was so sick. I
Oh,
can't wait to.
And I also love the Cats and Falcon venue.
Oh,
Like,
that's such that.
I love that venue
It's
so
a good
much.
venue that is, and there's loads of good venues in Birmingham. What's your favourite venue in Birmingham? Actually?
I mean, the Sunflower is just like brilliant
It's
because
a
it's just like
classic.
it's a classic.
You've got
But
the
then
classics. Hare and Hounds.
the Hare and
Castle and
Hounds.
Falcon. I like all the classic ones.
Yeah.
The Hare and Hounds for me, it's quite an hard one because it's like distance.
Yeah.
It's from Birmingham.
It's near for us.
It's
Well,
like down the road from us.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's
Yeah.
where you go for gigs and stuff as well. So it's both like thing where you have played on the stage and then
Yeah.
also you watch.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen that as well. Yeah, but I think in our last band that we had, my favourite venue was the O2 Academy 3,
Oh.
which we are playing again. Just because, I don't know, it just felt so much more professional. Like there was like a backstage area in
Yeah.
the dressing room, even though we had to share the
You had
dressing
little
room.
wristbands as
Yeah,
well.
the wristbands. It's
Just
like
like-
and a barrier which we'd like never had before. And all of our friends were behind the barrier, and it just felt like
just makes it feel way more like
yeah,
cooler.
Yeah, it was really weird.
I like
yeah.
intimate.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like intimate gigs. Like,
Yeah.
It felt professional, but it wasn't.
I'm not big on massive gigs as well. It's like I hate big venues like at the arena.
Yeah.
I saw.
Pressure.
I don't mind. I saw Gorillaz and
Oh, yeah, I
Chemical
saw
Brothers
Gorillaz
there.
Yeah.
That was good because of the lighting.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
bands like I saw Liam Gallagher there, and that was the worst gig I ever been to. And he sounded terrible. So I'm not that big on Liam Gallagher anymore.
Just because of that.
Yeah, because he's playing all the big gigs now. So
Yeah.
I can't be dealing with that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Too
mean?
far away. I just feel like when you go to gigs in like arenas and stuff where you can barely see the person.
look like an
you
ant.
just,
Yeah.
you just see them on a screen. It's just like seeing them at home and
Yeah,
listening to them.
But then you go to ones in like little ones and like
You're
coming right
actually,
up
like,
to you
right
and
next
like
to
Way
you.
more
Yeah.
intimate.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just such a better experience.
That's why I don't go to festivals and that because you can watch it on telly.
No, but-
Yeah, I watched it with
Festivals.
Glastonbury.
I don't mind
on
small
TV.
festivals, like the independent small festivals.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we've applied for it.
Yeah.
I went to 110 Above before, and that was a nice. Have you heard of that festival? Search it up. They always have a few good bands on. It's like all
Where
indie
is it?
stuff. It's in the countryside somewhere. I just.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Mosley folk and jazz.
Oh, I like that one. That's a good one.
I think that's because it's a community as well. Like, I'll see about 20 people I know at those.
Yeah.
I would like to go to the, but like I feel like the community's almost too big. Like I know so many people there that I just wouldn't want to play there because I'd just be judged by everyone. But we go to a festival called Bearded Theory like every year, and
Yeah.
I really want to play there because it's like they have different areas. And,
Huh? Yeah, they
oh
follow
yeah,
us
they
on
do.
Instagram,
Follow us on
yeah.
Instagram. Hopefully that will happen one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so let's talk about a band I've done a podcast with in the past, like the band Quest Guider. So how do you feel about supporting them?
Yeah, I think
can't
we're really
wait
excited.
Because they seem really nice.
Yeah,
They are very
They
nice.
seem like very sound.
They're just
like,
very themselves and genuine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Very
bands
nice
seem
people.
really intimidating.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
don't
I
really
hate it
want
when
to.
other bands are intimidating because I feel like we're in like the same level, so it's like I shouldn't feel intimidated, but I just do.
I just want to see them
Yeah.
live, really. I just,
Yeah.
when I like hear a
They're
band,
very good
I just,
live,
I just want to
yeah.
like hear them. Do you know? Like I don't like think they're gonna be bad, obviously, but I just want to hear them.
Yeah.
It's quite inspirational.
Have you heard much of their music?
Yeah,
Not really.
I've just I've
We've
been
never
listening to like
listened to
watching something
Yeah.
on Spotify, but I do like the sound.
That sounds
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're in the group chat from the Future Sound
Oh.
Project, and they've like messaged and so have we, and I think they DM'd us saying that they're really happy that we're supporting them, and I feel like they're like really
Yeah,
nice.
that's what
people.
you want from a band.
It's
Good on.
what you want, like community of bands.
Yeah, because you can find some really bitchy bands and like,
Yeah, I know what you're on about.
but, like I don't know.
Or
they seem
try
like-
to be cool band.
Oh,
Yeah, people that think they're just way too cool. It's just like, shut up,
Yeah.
please.
I just
I
want to
think
punch you.
it's,
Yeah,
I think
literally.
as well that gig's going to be really special as well because we're putting all our profits to the Australian
Yeah.
buyers, and I think
Oh,
that
that's
just feels
great.
like yeah, I
That
think
felt
it
like
just,
a good
That'll look
decision.
that'll
Yeah.
look good as
Yeah.
well on band and
yeah.
What is it? The Future Sound project that's arranging that gig?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Silas's cousins live in Australia and they're getting like affected by it,
Yeah.
so it does mean a lot
Is
to
that
us.
right? You've done that right?
I've got family in Australia as well, but they're not right next to it. But the smoke and that is
Still,
around there.
yeah.
It's affecting everywhere.
Even though it won't be as much as we would like to give.
I think
Yeah.
anything is
I'd
like
love to give
just
it.
amazing because
But whatever we give is
we'll have a bucket there as well for like
Yeah.
little donations. As
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Whatever we can do, I think.
It's just
Well,
Yeah.
well, charity would make the band look good as well. So
Yeah.
you have to think of it that way as well.
And hopefully the idea that because we are donating it will interest a lot more people and that will
Yeah.
People
get some
point
more
out, oh, that
towards
band
it
that's done
because-
this and that.
Yeah.
Hopefully more bands start
Do
like,
it as
doing
well,
this sort
yeah.
of thing
Yeah.
too, because
Yeah.
then that shows that it is a community and
Yeah.
a community community.
Yeah, it's not all about money, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't even need the money at this point in our lives. It's like,
Yeah.
We've saved up for the recordings,
And
we're
that's
set,
it.
like
Yeah.
as soon as we can.
ultimately, it's just fun at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think we'd all like to do it, more, and
Yeah.
where it can actually financially be more stable.
Yeah.
It's just fun, isn't it?
But that's what it's all about, isn't it? The rock and roll
You
and
can't
fun.
just, it's got to be fun if you want to do it.
Have you got any rock and roll stories yet? After gigs and all that? Or any rock and roll stories off other bands?
No, really.
Probably, but I don't
I
know.
wish we had like
A solid.
one where it's like, this massive thing happened, like fell down the stairs, broke a bass drum, and we had to put a hole in. But like really, we're quite chill.
Yeah.
Nothing really.
I think to be fair, our rehearsals are quite rock and roll. Our rehearsals are quite like.
I think our rehearsals are ridiculous. The amount of times that something goes wrong and we just sit there laughing for about 5 minutes, like
It's either so focused that we're like really in it,
yeah.
or it's the complete opposite where we're just like bouncing around.
Usually, it's like
smacking
we'll be working on the song, whatever, and then I think like you or Silas will just sort of like do something on the bass or guitar, and then we just jam. For a
Yeah,
bit.
we'll jam.
And then we'll get back into it. But I think a lot of it is just jamming. But I think that's good because because we're so new. I think it's good just to create sound at this
Like
point.
chaos.
Yeah.
Because not every song you make is going to be a good song, so you've got to just
Yeah.
make as many opportunities as you can.
So, have you got any, over the year, have you got any more future events planned?
We hope for a lot of
Yeah, I think.
You're emailing loads of people to try and
Get
That's
more
the way
get-
to
get
do it.
more gigs.
That's the way
just
to do
reaching
it.
out, and I think
Yeah.
because we know, we don't know a lot of people, but I've got like lots of friends in like Sheffield
Yeah.
and Nottingham and
It's
stuff.
just
like,
getting to know people.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what that's what I like to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We hope to release as much music as we can.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got loads to release, so
Yeah.
hopefully we'll get that a lot done.
Yeah, because when you try and tell people about your band, you can't really tell them as much to sum it up because you really want to show them with a
Yeah.
song, but you don't. When we don't have that right now,
Yeah.
it's really annoying. But as soon as we get that done, I think things
Try
will
and
be
send
a lot
over
better.
songs and all that.
Yeah.
And hopefully festivals as well.
Festivals, yeah, I'd really like to do festivals.
They always request
That's what
songs.
I reckon. Something will go wrong at a festival. that will be a rock and roll story.
Oh yeah.
Festivals
Oh
are
yeah.
so dodgy. I
Festivals
think.
are chaotic.
Well, someone might jump on the stage with you.
Yeah.
Well, I saw Idols like at a Latitude Festival, and they're like on a smaller stage,
I saw Idols.
and they were like doing one of their songs. And
Yeah.
At the end of their set, they chanted and just ran off stage.
Yeah.
Ran, and everyone just followed them.
Oh my god.
And just ran the whole festival. And everyone just followed right after them and stuff. It was,
Are you going to do that at your gig?
well, when we do our first headline, we want to make it special. We don't really know what we're doing yet. But
I could just imagine us trying to do that, and then
No one
everyone
follows.
would just watch us run away.
in the sunflower
and then
houses, that was
it just makes the room even hotter than it already is.
Oh, that'd be quite, I've seen it. It's like I saw Idols before, and like it was when they was first going, and like I was like, fucking hell, these are crazy. Like, they was just on they was on the stage 1 minute, then they jump off the stage, started playing guitar, and where the crowd are. Like, how are they doing this?
It's like pre-vile, like
Oh yeah,
insane,
like the Birmingham bands.
That's what I like. I like a bit of an insane.
It's like it's not scary, but it's like you don't know what's going to happen at pre
Yeah.
Oh, I get scared too.
They like come into the crowd and they're just like chanting and stuff.
Yeah, they have a really good crowd.
They have
They're
such a
really
good
mental.
So what's your following like at the moment?
I think it's pretty good. Like, I mean, it's not like, you know, thousands and thousands of followers, but I mean, it's a good, like, I think we've got like a solid, for short amount of time, we've got a
Yeah, we've
solid
got
fan
active
base.
followers. It seems like
Yeah.
Yeah, people are
Just like
definitely
yeah.
And we get shout outs on like stories and stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of people who are like advocating.
And they care as well. A lot of people are like, oh, actually, like, that's a band that I want to see. And that's a band, you know. And it's growing as well. It's
A lot
growing.
of our friends
yeah,
like,
we're able to sell the tickets with ourselves. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we sold all of our tickets.
We sold more than I think
on
we
the
used to.
16th.
Oh yeah, we requested more.
Yeah.
It's just especially like with the whole family wanting to come, and then they're just because you know you have the like proud parents that are like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, our children's doing a gig, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and that, like everyone's like, oh yeah, we'll come to that, and they're trying to plug it more than we are.
I can
It's
relate-
quite
I
fun.
can
the
relate
moms
to
are so
that.
good.
My mum on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
she's
the
The mums
Facebook,
are-
the Facebook
you always,
moms.
I always get a
yeah.
little notification saying Susie Davies shared Sundile's photo.
Yeah.
It's just every photo she just shares.
Just tells all her friends.
That's with my mum as well.
Like your
Son's doing a podcast with DJs.
Yeah, my mum
Your mum has the
Transportation.
and we do all rehearsals.
And then your
on
mum's like a promoter.
Literally, she's mad about it.
Yeah.
Vicky's the
Facebook
hype in the
guru.
My
crowd.
mum's the
The
like
cameraman.
My mum made her own merch for her old band, which was quite, and she's planning on doing it again.
Oh yeah,
I
we'd
went
love to
to
make
Oh,
Sundile
we-
merch.
Yeah, I was
can't
going to
wait to
ask
make
about that actually. I was like,
Love
We got some
I
cool
feel
ideas. I think.
because if people order it, we don't need to spend that much money.
We should just
Yeah.
do DIY ones just to give out a gig though. I think
Oh,
as well.
DIY
just
ones would be so
that,
funny.
yeah, just
I think
throw
they,
them into
they
the
mean
crowd.
a
just
lot
give
as
them out.
well.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I'm so
Made,
down
we
to
could all
DIY.
sign them.
It's so funny.
have you got thoughts of any ideas what type of merch you would do in that?
So yeah, starting to
T-shirts,
get-
posters.
the idea with the
Oh, with the Subway logo.
We thought we could get the Subway logo and like put,
change
put
the letters,
Sundile
like-
in it. And,
Yeah.
We've already
yeah.
got like a little.
Yeah, we've got a little logo
thing
going on the
ready.
thing.
We
Yeah.
just kind of like need to get
it's a
it.
bit like 70s
Yeah.
sort of font.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think badges is a good idea because I wear badges for
Yeah,
every
yeah,
band I go
that's
see. I always get a badge from like with the band.
And they're pretty cheap to make as
I think
well.
we
Yeah.
need stickers as well. 'cause,
Stickers,
like,
yeah.
Stickers.
Stickers are
anywhere.
cool.
And like patches. as
I know
well,
some bands
on
have done that and I've been
jackets.
spreading them all around more
Yeah,
than
there's a
Yeah.
band called from here, I think, Spit band.
Oh.
They have like, you know, Pornhub, yeah?
Yeah,
So it's like
Pornhub.
the Pornhub logo, but it's like Spit in it instead of
Oh,
Pornhub.
yeah.
That's a good idea.
I love it
And
when like you
I've just seen
merge
them around,
the
it's just so cool.
Yeah.
I just want to do that so much. I just
I might do that with crashing in now at Pornhub. That might people might think, oh, support.
So you could do that with them.
Subway, we could do that with Subway.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
Subway. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
Subway's a good idea to be fair.
We can get sponsorship from them.
We,
We could like hold all their Subways.
What if they copyright you then?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Well, I mean, you could say like all of us, because when we did sticker
it wasn't
like,
us.
technically, it's like subliminal like advertising for them. So
Yeah.
technically, we're doing them a favour.
Yeah. Is there any
Both doing
others?
each other favours.
I thought you was on about when you said Subway. I forgot there was a sandwich bar called
right.
Subway.
That's what you thought as well when I suggested it to
Yeah, I
you.
thought the underground.
The
when I
underground.
first said it, I was like,
Technically,
I thought you meant that. Yeah.
technically, that could be a good idea as well. But I think
It's like
Yeah,
the American way. It
sandwich
sounds.
is
But what other brands are there? Adidas.
No, we could do a bit about that tonight.
different niche market.
Or Stone Island.
Yeah,
Sundile.
well, actually.
Sundile Island.
Sundile Island. love
Yeah.
that. Supreme, yeah.
Some
Sundile.
logo
Some
Sundile.
dream. What? It has to rhyme with cream.
Oh, that's true.
Sundial cream or something.
Sundile cream.
Sun cream.
Some cream.
Just sun cream.
Sun cream.
Yeah.
Oh
it could
no.
go anywhere. We could
Yeah.
So when you release it, when you're like releasing your tracks now, what way would you do? Would you want to try and get it on vinyl or CD?
I think to start with, we'd probably do like online stuff, and then we'd just do maybe a couple of like 20, 30 CDs,
Yeah, we just
and
have
then
that.
like as we get bigger, we could like maybe do it on
I'd
vinyl.
really love.
Yeah.
I mean, like even if no one buys them, it's pretty cool to have a vinyl. and be
I
like,
would have
this is
one.
our
Oh,
this
this
is
is
our song
ours,
on
yeah.
vinyl. Like, that's pretty cool.
Try and get them on the radio.
Yeah, the radio.
That's gonna be a lot of emailing, but we can like do it.
We could do emails.
Local radios. They should support you really.
Yeah.
Radio One are one of those like they have a show on and it's like all indie music.
Yeah, they introduce.
Because that's how Jaws
Yeah,
got
I've
I'd
out.
love to do that.
Sort of do that.
What?
I've just seen loads of people like.
Oh yeah,
I know Solid Radio will do it.
With that, yeah.
Some bands.
You just have to ask, really. I think a lot of people.
If you
some
don't
people-
ask, you don't get.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Yeah.
some people are a bit
A
like,
lot of small
nervous about that
radio
too.
as well.
Yeah,
So I know.
Switch, yeah, I think I've heard of that, yeah.
anywhere really.
You've just got to reach out and see if you can get.
Work with people rather than like.
Yeah.
Make enemies.
Yeah. And you've got to have like confidence when you're asking people as well. You can't be
Yeah.
like, hi, can I be on your radio? You're going to be like, put us on your radio now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Joy Division.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just went up to Tony Wilson and went, you're going to play us on your bloody
Yeah,
show and all that.
It's
And
the
I'm
way
like,
you can do it.
good on them.
Yeah.
Otherwise it won't happen.
Come across as all rebel or something like that.
Yeah.
And they might go, think I like.
Attitudes that we
Yeah.
secretly don't have, but they don't know that. So.
So, oh, you carry on.
I
No.
was going to say speak for yourself.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
So, is there anything else you'd like to add to the podcast before we get?
I don't know, just come to our gigs.
Follow us on Instagram,
Yeah, Instagram,
Sundile
Facebook
Band.
as well.
Yeah.
Sundile Band.
DILE.
It's
Yeah.
deliberately spelled wrong. We
Yeah.
can spell Sundile.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
spell it. It's
But
just
we just choose not to.
yeah.
I've just been worrying all day if I'd pronounce it that
Oh
wrong.
no.
Our old band as well. So you're awful, mate.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was spelt wrong on every poster. It
bloody
was
hell.
Everyone said it wrong.
pronounced it
Oh
wrong.
yeah, I could not know how to spell that band's name. It was just like.
Yeah, it was Juiska, but everyone was like Jouska, Juiska, the Juiska. Like we were just there like, it's okay, we'll just change it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Sundial's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we do want to change. I think we might change at some point.
might
For me,
change
it's too like,
Cool,
you know, too
airy
like,
fairy.
yeah, sort of like in.
Sunny.
Not,
But
I don't
it's,
know.
you don't know when to draw the line between like cringy and genuinely good. And
I don't
I'm
find
just
the
like,
name cringy at all. Like,
Oh, that's good. That's
Okay,
good. Yeah.
outside of
I never
Canadians,
thought,
really
oh
good.
god, this is cringe. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'll be upfront and honest about that. So I never
Fair
really
enough.
thought.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
It's
like,
good sign.
well, have you got any other names in mind?
I mean, I am adamant on the Backstreet Razor Gang,
No,
which
no,
I just
no.
love. These guys shoot it down. They keep shooting it
Oh
down.
god.
Day one. That literally sounds like.
People might think.
Yeah.
People might think Backstreet Boys are back
Exactly.
on the scene.
Yeah,
Alright,
exactly.
alright.
Copyright.
Fair point.
Yeah, I just don't think. I mean,
Yeah.
No, I think
I like the
Sundale's
edge to
alright.
it.
Sundals.
It's quite solid. I mean,
Yeah.
we can make it how we want. But the thing is, it doesn't have to sort of reflect, you know, attitude at all.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the music that will
The music will
show
match
who we
it.
are and not the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
It's like the Magic Gang, for example, like you don't.
Yeah.
The Magic
Yeah.
Gang, you wouldn't have thought they'd be like what they are, really.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're really good. They're
Yeah.
fucking
Well,
brilliant.
actually, that's another common ground.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we just
We all
I
like
all love the
Magic
Magic
Gang.
Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're quite good.
I followed them from the start.
Really?
Like, well, because they supported Jaws, so
Oh,
like,
did they?
like one of Jaws' like first gigs in the institute. Like,
Yeah.
been following Jaws since 2011 because it's my cousin's band in it.
Oh, is it
Oh,
actually?
seriously?
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
That's so cool.
So like, got,
Connected.
yeah, man. Yeah, actually, I'll shout you out to Jaws.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell Connor about you and that. If, well, I don't know when I see him because he lives in London, but I'll tell him.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Magic Gang's good. Yeah.
The Magic Gang, good man.
Oh, I don't know why, they just bring such good vibes. Like,
I just can't wait to like.
listen to
It's
them,
very
just make
different
them
as well
happy. Yeah.
compared to the music at the time as well.
Yeah.
So, is that all you want to add to the podcast?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
I think so, yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the podcast.
No,
really
thanks for having us. It's been
appreciate
really
it.
good.
Yeah, and first podcast of the year as well.
Yeah, it feels pretty special. Of a century, even. Is it a century or decade?
Decade.
Century.
Oh.
Decade?
Decade.
Oh.
Decade. Yeah.
First one of the decade then.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So, you want to remind the people that are listening of your next gig? Right.
7th
so-
of February.
Yeah.
At the O2 Academy.
Yeah.
3, O2 Academy 3.
Yeah.
And then the 29th of Feb at the O2 Institute 3.
Yeah.
And then 24th of March Castle and Falcon.
And where can you get your tickets as well?
Well, for the Castle and Falcon, you can get online. For the Crest Glider one, the 29th of February, you can get those online or physical tickets.
Yeah.
And for the one on the 7th,
What's the one
Seventh?
we're doing for Australia?
that's the
Crest
Crest
Glider.
Glider.
I'd rather if we is it that
No, we get the online profits for
Okay.
those as well. Yeah.
then we can just
If anyone's gonna try and make one of them, we'd
definitely that
hopefully
one,
be
just
that one
'cause-
because
Just like
it's
DM the band account.
Yeah.
we always
Yeah.
answer every
Yeah,
time.
got a
I know.
link to
Yeah.
the
They'll
bio.
sort you out with tickets as well. So
Yeah.
yeah. Do you have any hands-on tickets, like physical tickets? Or
Yeah.
anything like
Yeah.
that?
We got a lot of
Yeah.
tickets.
So message you as well. Like,
Yeah.
All right, and follow them on Instagram and Facebook. And, are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where I found you on
Yeah,
Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you and
Cool. Cheers.
good night.
Well, hope you all enjoyed that episode. It was brilliant, but unfortunately, the sound in the background, I didn't really notice at the time, kind of like made it sound a bit more quiet. So if you had trouble hearing, I'm sorry about that. And yeah, so like, yeah, please keep in tune for their gig at the 29th, Crest Glider. I will be there, hopefully. It's in Birmingham, O2 Academy. And and also, I just want to shout out Sean Gamble, Walsh and the Plagiarist for letting me use their track off the EP and Better Than the Beatles as my theme tune. It's like what I'm going to do every year now is change the theme tune about, so it's a bit different, like a new year, new tune, new everything. So yeah, I hope you like the theme, obviously, and yeah, next week's episode, I will be joined with Methods, and also that was recorded not long after that podcast in January. So yeah, it's a bit slow at the moment, but my first episode last year was February, I think. So like, just the right amount of time in releasing the podcasts and all that. And now the podcasts will not just be released on SoundCloud, they'll be released on YouTube. So those that are listening to it on YouTube, it's on SoundCloud as well. So please check it out, give it a likes and that. And thank you. Please subscribe and see you later.